Hi guys, V here. So when I was around 12 years old, I would always tell my friends,
having a boyfriend at this age is such a stupid idea.
and I kind of made fun of the people who would actually have relationships at that age. But then I saw a cute boy. I also had a diary at the time, so luckily the event was documented, and I spilled my love onto the pages of this diary. I actually have 5 entries from that point because I wasn't writing every day. Over the course of our deep relationship, which was about 2 months, I documented 5 times what was going on, so that should be fun to look at. So his name was Connor. May 30th, 2010, Sunday, 11:43. Hello, I didn't write for a while. Well, actually I did, but in another notebook. So much has happened since I last wrote. The 3 biggest things are, I have a crush, I have braces, and I got bangs. My new crush is Connor Blank. I want to get to know him better. When I got bangs, I got braces the same day. Also, when I asked Connor if he noticed, he said it looked great. I would literally just log on to Facebook and play Farmville and wait for him to log on so he could possibly message me. And we talked for a few times, but then he got a girlfriend and I was like, no! So a month or 2 went by and he was single again. And then we talked some more on Facebook. Then later, one day, and I was just on Club Penguin or something, and he called me and he told me to get on Facebook. So I was like, okay. And I went on there, and I'll show you guys the message. Oh, don't you love Facebook? Okay, since you're not logging on, I guess I'll just say it over message. I hope you don't think this is weird. I've liked you for like 6 months, but I wanted to keep it a secret, but different people somehow got me into relationships with people I didn't like. I hope you understand. Happy face or sad face? I was so excited. You don't even know. OMG! Connor admitted that he likes me already for 6 months. He called me, told me to go on Facebook, then sent me a message. I gave him Nadia's number and he's gonna text me. I heart him. So I gave him my sister's phone number and I texted him all summer from her flip phone. That takes dedication. It was not easy to text on those flip phones. I really regret that I don't have those messages because that phone is long gone. But of course, I luckily still have some Facebook messages, so we will be looking at those. So then summer ended and we started school. And then one day he texted me and he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend. I freaked out because I really wanted to. But of course, I first had to get my mom's permission. So I asked her, like, Mom, can I have a boyfriend? And we had this really long talk where she's like, it's not a good idea, you should wait, blah, 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 blah. But all I heard was, at the end, she said that I can make my own decision. And so I was like, okay. And I rushed off and I told him, yes, I'll be your girlfriend. And then he messaged me a little while later and said, sorry, my friend got my phone, but I wanted to go out with you anyway. Oh, so awkward. And then he said he felt bad, so he'll ask me in person anyway. So he did. He didn't always ride my bus home, but sometimes he would. And so on the ride home, he asked me out, and I said yes again. So we became official. Facebook official, actually. Holding hands, yeah, because I needed an explanation. I don't know what is going on with those hands. Guess what? Me and Connor are going out now. Yeah! Last Sunday was our month anniversary. I'm so happy. 6 guys already told me he's gay once I told them. Connor said I had the prettiest eyes in the world, and today he held the door for me. Aww, so sweet. Yeah, that was our relationship. If I was to describe our relationship in one word, it would be awkward. It was so extremely awkward because our relationship was founded on texting. Like we never really talked in person. It was always over text. And so then we actually saw each other in person. It was just like, I would literally not text him certain things just to save that for later so I can have things on my mind to tell him in person, and try to avoid an awkward situation. Because, oh my goodness, we would be like on the bus ride home and sitting there just awkwardly staring off into space, trying desperately to come up with something to talk about. But, oh my goodness, yeah, that was awkward. And the funny thing is we never held hands, we never hugged or anything like that. I actually, a couple of times I planned, I was like, okay, today, after school, I'm gonna hug him. And so, because I knew I was gonna see him after school, we were planning to meet up. And then, so I was waiting at our meeting place, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hug him, I'm gonna put my flute down, and hug him, and make sure it's not awkward. And I was just totally overthinking it, and I was waiting there for him, but he never showed up. So my plan was failed. But thinking back now, I'm glad I didn't hug him or anything like that. And then the drama started happening. A couple people came up to me and they started telling me how they saw him flirting with other girls, which made me really sad. So I confronted him about it, and I talked to him, and I don't really remember what happened, but basically he didn't like that I was accusing him of stuff, and he denied it. And then he said the worst 4 words a girl can never hear.
We need to talk.
So I was like, okay, and we talked on a bus ride home. He told me we needed to take a break. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever, that's cool. And I pretended I was like, whatever. I mean, sure, that's fine. But later, I messaged him and I was like, why are you taking a break? Did you find someone prettier than me? And I was just being really weird. I don't even know. It's like a different person that's like, oh my gosh. People change so much. Like, that's not me. It's, yeah. I'll just let you guys read the embarrassing messages. I just think it's funny now, just looking back at it. I was so young and stupid. So that was about 6 years ago. Yeah, a long time ago. But recently, like last year, he messaged me again. We're cool now. I mean, we just both think it's funny and we kind of laugh it off, so. But the moral of the story is kids, don't get into relationships when you're 12. I would actually say avoid relationships until you're like 18 or something like that. Because when people are 14, 16, 17, they're still really developing themselves and finding out who they are. And that's not really a good time to get in a relationship, because before you mix another person into your life, you should know who you are and be happy with yourself. And first build a relationship with God before you jump into a relationship with another person. So I hope you guys can learn from my embarrassing story. If you're 12, don't get into a relationship. Today's Russian word of the day is ruchka, which means pen. Ruchka! So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my embarrassing story, learned from my mistakes, and don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every Thursday and you don't want to miss them. I also recently revealed my Snapchat, so if you want to follow me on Snapchat, I would love to have you part of my Snapchat family. My name is Sweetovivi on there, same with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, so be sure to stalk me on social media. I'll see you there!